We end with this. South African cities have managed to be resilient in the midst of the economic downturn. That's according to the latest State of the South African Cities report released in Johannesburg. The report says there has been a vast improvement in service delivery, but it says some cities lack social inclusion. This is exacerbated by increased migration to big cities by people in search of economic opportunity.
The report says there has been a mixed performance. Cities are performing and are well governed under difficult conditions. As people flock to them in search of opportunities, resources are put under pressure, resulting in increased poverty, unemployment, overcrowding and tension. It recommends special transformation is critical for cities to become more productive, inclusive and sustainable.
We are facing a lot of in-migration, the phenomena of urbanization, that's number one. And even before your new migrants arrive at the city, you are faced with poverty. And when the new migrants arrive in the city, they add to the big social challenges that are there. And that social challenge is not something that you can meet over a short space of time, because you are talking, one, about the need to put proper infrastructure, social housing infrastructure such as schools, libraries. You have to put in place human settlements that are conducive for the new migrants, and yet you can't do that if you are not transforming spatially.
The city of Joburg says the Corridors of Freedom program is aimed at transforming the city spatially.
Johannesburg receives about 10,000 people per month, which is 120,000 per year. Some of them are not people that are coming here to own mansions. They just need a place where they can sleep and be able to go and look for economic opportunities. Hence, we're going the high-density route. We're going for social housing options. We're going for rental options, so that our people are able to have variety of options.
The local government department has welcomed the report.
Levels of basic service delivery in terms of housing, water, sanitation, electricity, roads and clinics have all increased. At the same time, it also highlights the fact that there are challenges with regard to the quality and the consistency of those services, and also the fact that not all citizens are enjoying those services yet. And therefore, we need to redouble our efforts to address those challenges.
Analysts say while the weak economy presents challenges in terms of revenue collection, it is also an opportunity for partnerships with the private sector to improve service delivery.
It requires leadership that then starts to think a little bit differently about service delivery, starts thinking about partnering with, let's say, the private sector to find ways of maybe coming up with new models of service delivery. So we see, if I just give an example, Home Affairs, the partnership that they've now struck up with the banks. That's an interesting model of improving service delivery, but at the same time trying to optimize the little funding that you have, and also just allowing the private sector to play a little bit in that space and also contribute towards service delivery.
The report recommends that cities need to develop skills and expand existing ones required to take the lead in economic development. Gloria Sefakomusi, SABC News, Johannesburg.